Let's start with a bit of a warm-up. Good, we're going to take our hands up and our hands up. You might note, everybody, that I'm trying to wear blue at every rehearsal. I might run out soon. I might have to go and buy a new blue top. Forget me not blue. Shani, where's your hands? Get them in the air. Good. And then one arm down, one arm down. Bottom loves seat. Whatever you're sat on, let your bottom settle in. Your bottom cheeks love the seat you're on. The spine is nice and straight. And if you're standing, which Karen is in Spain, that's brilliant. Feel free to stand or sit. Good, really good. Our feet are on the floor, Helen, so we feel really, really connected to the earth. And we're going to take in our breath, and the breath is going to fill up our gin glass to the bottom of the glass first, okay? So we're not going to spill over. So here we go, everybody. Breathing in. And out. And release. And you will have had loads of air, I reckon, Atty, loads of extra air there. So we're going to take it again, and we're going to breathe out for 15, and we're going to paint. Okay, Val? So we're going to take our breath in, feet on the ground, bottom loving the chair, and breathe in and out. Beautiful. 15's easy, isn't it? Imagine how long a phrase that could be for us. Good. We're going to now do 20. And in our 20, we're going to compose. So we'll have crescendo, diminuendo, which will all be about breath pressure, with a rolled R that we are not doing in our piece. No rolled R's in with Joy My Soul Sings, just in the warm-up. So bodies are open. Remember, you're going to communicate. Thanks, Mags, like this. You're going to communicate from this part of the body. We take our breath in and wonderful. Well done. One new little exercise for tonight that I introduced to the tenors and basses last night. I hope you like it. We're going to sit down and we're going to lean forward, okay, with our hands on our knees. And we're going to breathe all the air out of our bodies until we have no breath left. And then just before we expire, please don't expire, would you feel where the breath goes into the body? And I think you'll feel it in the lower part of the back and the diaphragm. If you don't, you're not wrong. It's fine. You don't have to make anything happen. But let's observe. So here we go, everybody. Breathe all the way out. Keep going, 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 keep going. Spine towards tummy, and breathe in. What do you feel? Can you feel anything enlarged, like a little balloon in the lower body? Anything happening a bit like that? Sue Ellen, you said it was. Happy days. Yeah, just like that, Atty. I agree with you. Little bit of expansion. The only reason I mention that, Sopranos, is because if we're wondering where our breath apparatus are, it is there. Okay, in the bottom of our body to turn the machine on. Okay, we're ready to do our diddlies. Now, our diddlies are slightly different this week because I'd like to mix up our diddlies, but Ben, have you met Ben? Did you meet Ben? You have met Ben. No, Cynthia hasn't met Ben. Would you like to meet Ben, Cynthia? He's our pianist. He's very lovely and he's part of our Forget-Me-Nots. You have met him?
No.
Yes, okay. Okay, there we are. So, we're going to do this. If I can have our soprano key, so we'll do D major. So we've got an extra DD, Stacey, that gets our mouths working. Okay, so each week we'll add something new. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So 1 and 2. very, very musical. You see, you can make anything musical, or another way of putting it is you can make anything unmusical. But we're not going to make anything unmusical. Oh, sorry. So we're going to go for that first accent, okay? And really enjoy that. Think of there being an accent in the music so that we really make this musical. Let's sit. Let's open. I just spilled a glass of water, but it's not gin, so don't worry. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Now, with joy, my soul surely sings, even when I've spilt my water. So, my soul is singing in a slightly different way tonight. My soul is singing with a few extra notes. So, if we go back to C major, please. With joy, my soul sings. Exactly, Joan. We've added a couple of new notes. With joy, my soul sings. Okay, so there's just getting the muscles in that whole octave as we go. So 1, 2, 3. With joy, my soul sings. Very good. Sopranos, you're gorgeous. The words we're singing are with joy, my soul sings. So Adele, they all matter. Do you know what I mean? We could do this, Margaret. With joy, my soul sings. But it would say absolutely nothing to our audience. So there wouldn't be a lot of point, honestly, Jane. So we want to do this. With joy, my soul does what? Sings. So just imagine your audience is a bit dense. Perish the thought, Pat. But just imagine that for a second. We need to tell them as much as we can. Give them a clue, Leslie. Good to see you, Leslie, from Cumbria. Good. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. With joy, my soul sings. With joy, my soul sings. Lovely. With joy, my soul sings. Let's choose, Fiona. Let's choose joy. Okay, so this time when we sing it, the word joy is the word that we're going to bring out. Look, I'm just throwing water over my lap. 1, 2, 3. With joy, my soul sings. Now, Linda, we're going for this time soul. Okay? Yep. With joy, my soul sings. Refreshing the water is. With joy, my soul sings. Now, Adele, it's my soul, nobody else's. So on this version, we're going to go for my. Okay, last one. With joy, my soul sings. Do you see, everybody? If we decide on which word, Carol, we want to, good to see you, Carol, we want to make clear, then we have the ability to do that. But we need to think it and feel it for it to happen. We need to engage our brains that link to our voices and our souls to tell a story and sing with passion, which is what I guess we're all here for. Brilliant. Okay, do you feel warmed up, gang? Yes? So let's crack on and finish this piece, shall we? Tenors and basses are rocking it, I've got to be honest. Good. So that's a lovely kiss, Patrick. Patricia, you just had a lovely kiss on Zoom there. I really liked that. So hello to a nice person that said goodbye to you, or hello. We're going to move to then page Tom, you're going to hate me. Page 25. Please tell me most of you've got a page 25. Have you? Whoopee. Jill, Jill Thompson, you've got our youngest member of Forget-Me-Not sat with you today. That's lovely. Who's that? Do you want to introduce our youngest member? Do you want to unmute, Jill, and tell us who this is?
Oh. This is my granddaughter, Tessa.
Hi, Tessa.
Say hi to everybody. We're doing nails while we're doing our singing. Look at my fingers.
Well, they're beautiful, actually, Tessa. And what I love about women is we're able to multitask. We can do nails and learn with Joy My Soul Sings. That's a very sexist comment. Don't tell the tenors and basses I said that in any way. Okay, good. So we're going to look, sopranos, at letter Q. Our bodies move and swing. Now, if you've been listening to the learning tracks, this will be fairly familiar, I guess. But let's just speak it through, just in case we haven't had time to look at this together. So slightly under tempo, we're just going to speak it, okay? So it's 3, 4, 1. Our bodies move and swing to the rhythm and beat, evoking memories through our tapping feet. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Drunk on the music now, a place that we belong. Good. Should we do it slightly slower for those of us who are reading it? And what my top tip here is, in a minute, Heidi and Josh went with me last night on this. You can look at me if you want, and I'll give you all the words, you know, and sometimes it's easier to look than to look at me or think about it, and it comes off the copy quicker, but you don't have to do that, okay? So 3, 4, 1. Our bodies move and swing to the rhythm and beat, evoking memories through our tapping feet. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Drunk on the music now, a place that we belong. Yeah, that looked brilliant. Shall we sing it? Because sopranos, we have rather a nice job here, because we sing the same thing lots of times, don't we? The altos and the basses have a key change to worry about, but you don't, nor do the tenors. So what happens in the score is Forget-Me-Nots will sing the first version of this. On your learning track, you'll hear me sing that. And then we join at the second version, okay? But if you want, yeah, we'll stick with that actually, because I need to hear Forget-Me-Nots on their own, which will be really special, I think. So shall we sing? We then, sopranos, if you look at the bottom of page 24, we hear the intro from the piano, from the band. Then we let Forget-Me-Not sing the whole thing once through. And then we join for the second and the third and the fourth time. Okay, so basically we sing it 3 times. Does that make sense? Now, on the recording, you could just record it once, and then our sound engineers will be totally amazing and repeat you. Or you can do it twice, or 3, or indeed 4 times. Entirely up to you. Okay, good. Should we have a little go at singing it? So, just where we come in then, please. 3, 4, 1. Our bodies move and swing to the rhythm and beat, evoking memories through our tapping feet. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Drunk on the music now, a place that we belong. Yeah! How was that? Should we do it once more at that tempo? Okay, excellent. 3, 4, 1. Our bodies move and swing to the rhythm and beat, evoking memories through our tapping feet. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Drunk on the music now, a place that we belong. Yes, that looked brilliant. Now, before we do it any quicker, do you want to learn the choreography? Justine, are you ready for this? So we do this. Are you ready? Now, I mentioned that if on the day you don't want to be filmed doing this, so you're not in the film, you can just not do this, okay? You can just pop out, but I'm hoping you'll all be happy to do this. So it goes like this. It's really easy, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do it. Our bodies move and swing to the rhythm and beat, evoking memories through our tapping feet. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song, drunk on the music now, a place that we belong. Yeah. In other words, it's what we expect. And I have to say, Joan and Tom, you were doing that brilliantly, Joan. Well done. Okay, once more then, just with the actions, because we'll learn the words that way. No need to sing at the moment. 3, 4, 1. Our bodies move and swing to the rhythm and beat, evoking memories through our tapping feet. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song, drunk on the music now, a place that we belong. How was that? Is that okay? It's on the strong beats. Yeah, great, Margaret. It's on the strong beats. You can be drunk in any way you want. I'm not going to dictate that. So drunk, drunk, drunk. There was a question from the men last night that I couldn't answer initially. It was a very good question. Should you do exactly what I do? You know, should you mirror me? I'm right-handed, so I will always go, our bodies move and swing. So let's do to right to left. Is that okay? Because that makes it feels better in the body for us. All right, do you think you can sing and move at the same time? What do you reckon? Stacey says yes. I was typing that question, Carol. I knew you'd be on it. I reckon you can, Carol. And you know, last night I couldn't because I didn't know the bass line well enough. So I couldn't manage to move and look at the music and do it right. But once I know it, I can do it. So if you don't want to move and sing tonight, don't do it. But Carol, I know you can. So 3, 4, 1. Our bodies move and swing to the rhythm and beat, evoking memories through our tapping feet. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song, drunk on the music now, a place that we belong. Yeah. Now then, there's somebody in our room tonight called Anne Derbyshire, and Anne is a forget-me-not family chorister, and her stepmom was the most amazing dancer, was she not, Anne? And she would have absolutely loved this music. We lost her a couple of years ago, but she was a makeup artist actually for television for many, many years, terribly glamorous. And in Forget-Me-Nots, she was totally amazing, was she not? So we'll dedicate this little bit to her, shall we, Anne? Okay, a little bit quicker, gang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Our bodies move and swing to the rhythm and beat, evoking memories through our tapping feet. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song, drunk on the music now, a place that we belong. Yeah. And we just do that really quickly, as you'll know from the learning track, 4 times. You can do it once if you want. Let me give you the intro. We'll do it 4 times, and it needs to go even quicker than that, Ben, because on the CD, on the learning track, it does. I know. So here we go. Here's the intro at the bottom of page 24. So we get used to this link. Okay? 3, 4, 1. So you only need to do that once. Which I think if it was me recording that, I'd probably only do it once. Cynthia, you've said something that I didn't pick up on, and you said, will there be video clips of the dancing movements? Most definitely. Yeah, I'll see if I can nail them though. Good, that's that bit. So let's move, everybody, to the end of our piece. Hilarious, I agree, Carol. You know, that's the thing about Forget-Me-Nots. It's always a bit of a laugh. And you lot are going on this journey with me brilliantly, I have to say. Couple of dates for your diary, by the way. June the 1st, we've finished rehearsals. You hopefully will have sent your recordings in, but we don't want to lose you yet. You don't have to do this, but on June the 1st, we want to share the audio with you. So you know this is an audio for a film. But I do want to honour the work that you've done and the time you've spent rehearsing with us. So on June the 1st, we will be sharing just the audio. In other words, a bit like a concert. Yeah, so we can sing along, we can listen to the first time that edited 4-part track with Rebecca Evans and the band will be heard. And on that day, we will be joined by the composer and a number of the band, and we're hoping the librettist will join us as well. Okay, so that's the first date for your diary. June the 1st is a Tuesday, not a Monday. You're absolutely right, Leslie. It is on the Tuesday because we rehearse Mondays and Tuesdays. So that's right. All this will come in an email as well. And the other thing to say is then the following week on the 8th, is that a Monday or a Tuesday? Tuesday. Keeping it. On a Tuesday, we're doing a Desert Island Discs night. So we've got Carl Lorizzi, who is a maestro who conducts at the Met and La Scala Milan, and for many, many years was the musical director of Welsh National Opera. And Rebecca Evans, CBE, wonderful soprano. They are coming in with me on a Zoom screen to share their Desert Island Discs. And it will be really intimate, actually. And we'll have a chance to ask them questions. I think it'll be beautiful. And they've worked together for years, so it should be a bit of a laugh. And the other thing that anyone who knows me quite well is that Carlo Rizzi is the most handsome Italian. Just sharing that with you. Good. There's a small charge for that. It's £5 per household to come in. But here's the thing, everybody. If you wanted to become a friend of the Forget-Me-Not chorus, you could come in for free. So that's my first little mention of that. And I will send you more information anon. You don't have to do that at all. But in case you like what you see and you love the charity like we do, you can become a friend. But I'll leave that hanging. So let's now finish our piece. So we're going to move to, please, page 37 in our score. Thank you, Adele, for your positivity. So these words then we're used to, but there is a slight change. If you look at page 37, at bar 319, you'll see our arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Drunk on the music now, a place where we belong. So that is different. We had that before. Now I double checked with the composer. It's absolutely what he wants. A place that we belong. Okay? Good. Songs of love and joy, songs of love and joy, songs of love and joy for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. Now, in those 5 bars at the end, please feel free to stagger with yourself because there's nobody else in the room to stagger with. I was explaining to the men last night, or the tenors and basses, that actually it's better to breathe and sing beautifully than hold for 5 bars and make a really nasty noise. There is no badge of honour for lasting till the last quaver and sounding horrid. There is a badge of honour for breathing and coming back in beautifully and making more glorious noises. So in other words, don't feel bad if you have to breathe, because we've all got to breathe. Good, and Rebecca has got to sing a top B. Good on her for all those bars. So, and she's got no one to stagger with. Okay, here we go. Let's have a little go at arms. Our arms are held up high, under tempo. Josh, the water is still refreshing. Look at this, it's just dripping off. Anyway, our arms are held up high. So, top of page 37, and 1. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Drunk on the music now, a place where we be. Songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Songs of That's it. Yeah, should we do that again? We've got top stops and middle stops. We'll look at the second stop bar in a second. Okay, once more then, please, same place. 3, 4, 1. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Drunk on the music now, a place where we be. Songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Now, obviously, it's going to go much quicker, so that last note won't feel like that. Let's just look at the second soprano. So it's virtually the same, everybody, apart from page 38, Songs of Love and Joy, top of, sounds like this, and 1. So, top of page 38, second stop, and 1. Songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Yep, so great. Should we try that once more? And we'll do it a tad quicker now then, because the words, I think, are known to us. Is it okay if we do it a little bit quicker? Does that feel all right for now? Yeah? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Drunk on the music now, a place where we be. Songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Yeah, good. Really good, and it goes really quick at the end there. Is that okay, everybody? Do we need to go over those notes, or are you sort of okay? Yeah, good. Just make sure with the rhythm of this, our arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Make sure it's really funky, will you, that rhythm? Don't make it lugubrious or anything like that, or heavy. It's very, very light. Do you want to speak it just once with me from our arms? Just at that rhythm, and quite quickly. 3, 4, 1. Our arms are held up high as we trace out the song. Drunk on the music now, a place where we be. Songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Exactly. You know when you joy, top stops and seconds actually, don't try and sing a joy that's closed. Sing a joy. It's a diphthong. R-E. Yeah? It'll make that top F sharp much more beautiful if you open it up. Don't close it down on the E vowel until right at the end. So actually you're singing Songs of Love and Joy. Okay, if you think that, Songs of Love and Joy, E. Right at the end. Yeah, exactly. Great, Stacey. Yeah, good. Okay, so should we sing it once more, quickly, but really making these rhythms sparkle, okay? Frothy, lovely frothy rhythms. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are good? A sweet race comes to stop. Rock on the music hall, a place where we read songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Songs of love and joy. Yeah, great. On your joy, I recommend that you practice it like this. You have in your hand a balloon whisk. Now, many of you may know this little trick. Apologies if I'm teaching my grandmother to suck eggs. But if you're going to whisk, oh, good analogy, didn't get that for a minute. If you're going to whisk your eggs, not suck them, then you would whisk them like this. So if I can have a D sharp then. Joy. Yeah, then I can enjoy the joy. If I don't whisk my eggs and I do suck them, I'm going to sound like this. Joy. And I'm going to go flat. So you have to keep whisking, okay? In life, exactly. When in doubt, whisk. Whisk your eggs, okay? Good, lovely. Well, you know what, sopranos, that's the whole work. So you know when you first open this, you think, goodness me, there's a lot of work here. But actually one realises very swiftly that it's very doable, isn't it? Yes, I'm loving all the nods. Should we go back to the beginning? Let's work from the beginning then. On page 2, doing a little bit of practice, slightly under tempo, and pulling things about. So we hear Stephen Critchlow, our beautiful violinist, who I'm hoping will join us for the 1st of June, play our lead in. Thanks, Ben. And it goes, Good. So we need to make that R musical. Don't just sing me an R. Let it grow. Let it feel that it does something and blooms. Okay, can you bloom on your R? Here we go. And lovely, lovely, lovely. Do you remember we were going to stroke our bunny rabbits or our dormice? So when you come in on those R's, have your body prepped. Can I go from bar 17, Ben? This is the last bar, top of page 3. On the D, it goes. It's like you're feeding it, okay? The breath feeds the voice. So you stroke the bunny and you love the bunny for every single note. You just don't sing R. You never sing R. You sing an emotion. And this is R, ready for our daddies. Are you ready? From the beginning once more, please. Stroking bunnies all. Here we go. Indeed go over the second sops. Good call. So here's the second sops then from the top of page 3, last bar. Okay, so it goes. Yeah, should we do that again? Second sops from the top of page 3, last bar. Yeah, lovely. Can you make sure that you come off on the quavers, please? never hanging over. You'll see some tied quavers. Come off on those, okay? Otherwise, we will spill into the rests. And the rests are really important. The silence from our voices is part of the music. So let's obey those. Okay, let's go on then to our da-das. Shall we speak it, just getting our Ds and our Das and our diddles in the right place? Slightly under tempo? We'll just speak it for now, Sops. So 1, 2, 3, da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, dee da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, dee da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, da, dee da da da. How was that? Yeah? Little bit quicker? Just a tad quicker? Okay. 1, 2, 1, da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, dee da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, dee da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, da, dee da da da. Yeah, really, really good. Can you enjoy it now? Because you all look a bit serious. So can you have a bit of a laugh? Quicker. 1, 2, 1, da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, dee da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, dee da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, dee da da da. Yeah, it's really hard to do this without dancing, isn't it? Should we sing it? Let's sing it under tempo just to check our muscles are in the right place. So it's 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. Great. Let's do that once more and let's make it musical at that tempo, okay? So we've got something like da 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 da, diddle da 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 da, dee da da da. Yeah, so it really has got a real movement to it. And you know, Mags, if you want to boogie on down while you sing it, anybody, that's absolutely fine if you can get off the copy pat. So here we go. Here and 1, 2, 1, da 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 da, diddle da da da, dee da 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 da. Exactly, Carol. Exactly, Leslie. Now we're going to do it quicker. Okay, so let's go from our R's into the tempo. So back to letter A, please. Letter A, and here's Stephen. Under tempo, okay, at letter B, top of page 5. Well done, everybody. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Joy of song with love in our hearts, singing strong when the melody starts. Joined together, singing along, it brings us love and hope when singing a song. Great, very, very good indeed. Do you remember? I think I said this, but I might not have done, that we were going to think in 2-bar phrases, okay? So in the rests in bar 30, do not think of that rest, the quaver rest, as a breath. It's not, okay? It is simply a thought. So you can think Joy of song with love in our hearts. Love in what? Our hearts. Yeah. So it's that thought, isn't it? Joy of song with love in what? Our hearts. Imagine your audience has yelled, but they'd have to yell very quickly, what? Okay, so it goes, joy of song with love in what? Our hearts. Should we do that for a laugh? In case you're feeling a bit tired. Yeah? And joy of song with love in, oh, I didn't do it. You did it and I didn't. Once more. Joy of song with love in what? Our hearts. Exactly, and again. Joy of song with love in what? Our hearts. Right, now the what is not there, but there's a thought of the what. By the way, will you do this for me? Yep, we're going to get our drum beat going. Ready? And. Great, Heidi. So it's joy of song with love in what? Our hearts. Yeah, so we've got a drum beat on hearts and there's a what in the rest. And that's easy. Very, very good. Excellent. Let's do it again then. Joy of song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Joy of song with love in what? Our hearts. Singing strong when the melody starts. Oh, I messed that up. Do singing strong. 3, 4. Singing strong when the melody what starts? Oh no, I can't do the what. It doesn't work. Yeah. Singing strong when the melody starts. That's better. Joined together, singing along. It brings us love and hope when singing a song. Yeah. And you know what? Your song is short. It's a quaver. Singing a song. Off. Okay, make sure you come off on that. We talked before about a love, a V on love, and a P on hope. So spit your hope at me, spit your love at me, and give me a drum beat on your tss and a what before your hearts. And we've got the whole page done. Should we sing it? Joy of song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Joy of song with love in what? Our hearts. Singing strong when the melody starts. Joined together, singing along. It brings us love and hope when singing the song. Oh, yes. And S.W. Haywood, I'm not sure what your first name is, but that was brilliant, lady. Well done. Okay, one other thought, gang. We chatted to the librettists the other day, and librettists always are concerned that their words are heard. It's always, you know, with a composition, it's always a bit of a balance, isn't it, between really great fun music that's quick and lively, that's what we wanted, and hearing the words. So we need to make sure that the words come across, okay? Joined together, singing a song. It brings us. Those it brings us, they really are important. Right, let's go back to our dadas and include that little bit before we go on. How am I doing on time? Oh, good, we've got hours. Yeah. Are you still okay? Not really hours, don't worry. Okay, dadas. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Da 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 Let's go on. So we're going to look at the bottom of page 6. These are a few more Bunny Rabbit musical moments. And the R's here are not R's because we never sing an R. These R's are saying, Beatrice, these are saying songs of joy. These R's lead to this next expression, songs of joy and what? Sanctuary. Very important for us as a charity. Stolen voices given wings. Very important to us as a charity. Songs of joy and sanctuary, love and hope and unity. So as I explained before, these lyrics were written, this text was written by a poet, Tom Collins' mum, who has been with us for 10 years. She knows our charity backwards and forwards and inside out. And these words are absolutely the ethos. Justine will tell us, because Justine's a daughter of one of our wonderful choristers. There are lots of family members here. That just shows how people stay with us. Roz as well. Once you've been a forget-me-not, you don't really want to leave, which I'm so grateful for that. So these words are absolutely crucial to what we believe in, okay? Songs of joy and sanctuary. So these R's then are not ours. They are an expression of what is to come, okay? So they sound like this, don't they? Should we do the bar before then? So... and that's the top sop. Should we do the top sop again? Same please, thanks Ben, and... what? Songs of joy and... yeah, exactly. So don't ever sing a note because it's a note, will you? Sing a note because it means something. It's fine, Karen. Thanks for coming in from Spain, and I hope the rain stops very, very soon, but that it doesn't come to the UK. Good to see you, Karen. Take care. Bye-bye. Second sops, you get this line from the same place. And that C sharp is full of expectation and hope, is it not? That's an amazingly hopeful C sharp, if there is such a thing. There is. Should we do it again, second sops? And... brilliant. So let's put that together, second sops and top sops, and then we'll go into the letter D, joy chorus. Thanks, Ben. Songs of joy and sanctuary, soul and voices given wings. Songs of joy and sanctuary, love and hope and unity. Brilliant, thanks Ben, that's lovely. Really, really good. Songs of joy and sanctuary. It's fine to go, Pam. Never feel you have to explain if you have to go. I love the fact you come in, all of you, and never feel worried about that. It's fine. I'll even do this with one man and a dog, so don't worry about it. But if you can stay, happy days. Okay, songs of joy and sanctuary. On stolen voices, can you come down? We talked about this before. Stolen voices given wings. Then back up to songs of joy, and we've got a little twiddle there. Sanctuary, back to subito mezzo forte. Love and hope and love, and you repeat that. Why do you repeat that? Because it matters. Love and hope and unity. Those matter. They're a list. When you've got a list, make sure I hear each one of the list. Work hard with your soul and your voice and your brain to list it. Don't assume it'll happen. You have to make that happen. So from letter D, please. 3, 4, 1. Songs of joy and sanctuary, soul and voices given wings. Songs of joy and sanctuary, love and hope and unity. Brilliant, brilliant. Well done. Let's go on. Checking on the time. I've got a little bit of time yet. Same words at the bottom of page 9, everybody. Songs of joy and sanctuary. Now let's just speak these next lines. We did this the other week and we were brilliant at it. So this is from Rejoicing, bottom of page 9, last bar. So it goes 3, 4, 1. Rejoicing, a love of song. With laughter, a love of song. Connected, a love of song. Yeah. So if you remember, gang, it was rejoice, laugh, connect. Okay, rejoice, ha ha ha, connect. Should we do that then? Rejoicing. We don't even need to look, do we? Really? Should we just speak it? 3, 4, 1. Rejoicing, a love of song. With laughter, a love of song. Connected, a love of song. How is sanctuary in bar 82 pronounced? Yes, this is sanctuary, not sanctuary. Yes. Thank you for questioning that, Stacey. Really good question. Sanctuary. Thank you so much for clarifying. Brilliant. Good. Let's rejoice with laughter and connectivity and rejoicing love of song. Yeah. So let's sing then, please. Thanks, Ben. Page 9 then, please. Bar 81. Songs of joy. So 3, 4, 1. Songs of joy and sanctuary, rejoicing a love of song, with laughter a love of song, connected a love of song. And what's the thing that we say again and again and again? Love of song. Yeah, we can do everything, but it's a love of song. And you see, he's given you an accent. And we've got, haven't we, mezzo piano, mezzo forte, forte. We get more excited the higher we go. Good. Let's get into that. Let's hear Rebecca's lead. She's going to go from Cares Are Abandoned. So this is in bar 76, 77, bar 78. Don't we say the last time, didn't we say? Yes, that's a change. That's why Stacey queried it, I think, Rosie, that this one is sanctuary. Yes, you're quite right. It's a change. There's a later one when it is sanctuary, but thank you everybody for noting that. You're all brilliant. Let's go from Rebecca's lead. Cares Are Abandoned. Thanks, Ben. And cares are abandoned, and connections are strong, songs of joy and sanctuary, rejoicing a love of song, with laughter a love of song, connected a love of song. Brilliant, brilliant. And then we get to our R's, and these R's are not R's, they are R's that say, brilliant, they are R's that say voices combine, okay, voices combine. So here we go, let's go from Rebecca at that our voices transport. This is just into letter F, everybody. That our voices transport, our hearts in the sky, our lungs fill up deep, and our spirits so high. Voices combine. Exactly, yeah. So we stay on that B flat and 4 second stops, and top stops go to the C. Should we do the same thing again, and we'll sing top sop this time then. So from F, please, Ben. That our voices transport, our hearts meet the sky, our lungs fill up deep, and our spirits are high. Voices combine. Great, good. So top stops, let's just, top and bottoms, because we've only got 5 minutes. Let's just speak these words, please, to feel seen, okay? So this is from letter G, slightly faster. 1, 2, to feel seen and heard, and so recognised, valued and validated, and each of us prized. Yeah, very, very good. I would love us to feel that, well, to feel that there's an accent on feel, because that's what he's given us. We will naturally do an accent on seen, because it's the first beat of the bar, but he's asked us for to feel seen. We're going to have to work to get that over, aren't we? Good. Top stops, just once through. So after 2, 1, 2, to feel seen and heard, and so recognised, valued and validated, and each of us prized. Very good, Stacey. Good whisking of your eggs. The prized is an R vowel, by the way. Prized. Exactly, Sandra. Put an E right at the end, but an R through the whole thing. Right, second stops, same thing. To feel. And 1, 2, to feel seen and heard, and so recognised, valued and validated, and each of us prized. Very, very good. Good. Let's do that all together, then please I'll sing second sops, Ben will bash out top sops, okay? And 1, 2, 3, you'll sing and heard, and so recognized, valued and validated, and brilliant. Excellent, everybody. Well, we've got 3 minutes. Can you quickly turn to page 16 for a 3-minute dada with a couple of 1 2 1 2 pa 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 1 2 1 2 pa pa pa. Good way to finish our rehearsal. Marina would have liked this, Anne. Here we go. So this is, please, 2 bars into letter J. Okay. Into J, is that okay, Ben? And now then, I think I've used all my time. I'm going to let you go a minute early. Sopranos, you're a joy. Really, seriously, well done. Totally awesome. See you next week for more fun and games. And we've finished the whole piece. How exciting. Really great. My great pleasure, everybody. Have a beautiful week, won't you? Thanks, Ben.